What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And tariffs are now in effect. And the most exposed automakers are Volkswagen, Volvo, and of course, Stellantis. Let's talk about what it means, and I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I heard this morning from some of my inside sources, and if Stellantis is ready to make a deal. So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yes, there are three European automakers that are extremely affected in the new tariffs that have dropped with Volvo, Volkswagen, and Stellantis. Now, the funny thing about Stellantis is it owns Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, which are American brands, but they're still going to pay tariffs on them if they're not assembled in the United States. Now, talking to one of my sources this morning, and you guys know I'm already up early, right? I'm usually not up until like 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 12 noon. I'm up early because they called my phone like 4 times to be like, TK, did you hear this news? Has anybody else told you this? And I was like, nope. So then I had to get up and call my sources. What is with this? Well, we've been talking about the 2500 coming from Mexico and going to Warren, right? And I ended up having a conversation after I talked to these sources today. And I spoke with 9 different people at Warren that would have knowledge of said matter. And they basically said the 2500 couldn't be built there, but that they did hear that SHAP, or Sterling Heights Assembly, is moving the overflow 1500 assembly, which I didn't even know that was a thing, to Warren, which would allow Sterling Heights Assembly to be able to build these 2500s. Now, I don't know how long it would take them to tool up and get this stuff going, but either way, if they're bringing more back to Warren, right, no matter what it is, that is a net positive, right? More jobs coming back to Warren is a positive, right? Bring back those 1,100 plus people that were laid off, or was it 1,700 plus people that were laid off there to be able to build these trucks. Stellantis is extremely exposed here. They're basically, their entire electric vehicle platform is now under tariffs, right? The Charger and the Wagoneer S all being made outside the country. Now, it's funny because they were outfitting and retooling Sterling Heights Assembly to be able to make the Ram 1500 BEV. I don't know what it would take, being that they all are on the STLA large platform, if they would be able to, retool their, as far as stamping goes, to be able to assemble either the Charger or the Wagoneer S there, where they've basically suspended the Ram BEV or REV program. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But I thought it was interesting to get that news with, knowing what's going on with these tariffs and how bad it's about to be for Stellantis. Yep, we got to get the Ram cleaned up today. I know you guys hate these car washes, but the paint's already got scratches all over it. I'm not, I don't too much care. I just want to get it clean. Maybe after I get it compounded and all that good stuff, I'll start doing the touchless watches. That's great. Washes. So, now that we got the truck clean. So, continuing on with what we're talking about here, it could be that Stellantis does completely suspend manufacturing on these electric vehicles, the Wagoneer S and the Charger. Not just because of the tariffs, they ain't selling. Unfortunately, people just aren't buying these cars, or the Wagoneer S as an SUV. Now, part of that is I'm sure public sentiment has shown, or public reporting has shown the issues that this thing has had, even from the people that are, I don't even want to say lucky enough, but have had the misfortune to buy one. They've had problems. That doesn't bode well in the public market. And then you add a 25% increase on cost when you're already losing money on these things, and it's just not sustainable. So we'll see what happens as it goes. I think the biggest news is, overflow 1500 production, which I didn't know that was a SHAP thing, going to Warren, and 2500 production going to Sterling Heights Assembly is pretty big news. It will be interesting to see how fast they're able to get this done. And if I work at Sterling Heights, I got to be pissed, right? You spent all this time, and the company spent all this time and money to retool and to tool up to do these Ram electric trucks for nothing. Now they ain't doing them at all. Like, hopefully some of that tooling can be used for the 2500 and it makes it easier for them to tool up for that. But we'll see. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're into February, man. First month of January is already gone. We got about 2 weeks until we get halfway through Q1, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna release some internal stuff that I got from Stellantis. Might get me in trouble, but I think it's important, and I'm talking about numbers halfway through the quarter. And I can tell you right now, the numbers that I've seen in January, bad. I'll tell you that right now. Numbers I've seen in January, especially for Ram, very bad. Q1 might be a write-off for Stellantis, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.